All right, Libra, here we go. May 22. I almost said March. May, what starts with M? I got the first letter right. Cut me some slack. May 2025. Here we go. Let's cut the deck. Let's see the theme of your reading. Sorry, I'm still swallowing the water I took between readings. Virgo's reading was bizarre, to say the least. Five of Wands. Oh, this is okay. Finally, something I can sink my teeth into. And the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands. If an offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Okay? That's all I can tell you. So far, let's shuffle the deck. Libra, May 2025. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. It could just be one thing I say. Sometimes I give good recipes for things. I mean, it may have nothing to do with the reading. If you learn something, you learn something. Right? I mean, in Virgo reading, they might have learned that it takes years sometimes to diagnose MS. A lot of people don't know that. You think you go to the doctor, you find out you got MS or not. No. It takes years. It's months and years to diagnose. You got to watch symptoms. It could be any number of things. Well, there you go. See, you just learned something if you didn't know that. In the context of the Virgo reading, it worked. Anyway, it's timeless. This reading, whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Bottom of the deck, 10 swords. Ooh, that's interesting. It's the overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table, fueled by a star. Why does that? That sounds very interesting. 8 swords. What am I doing here? What am I like? What is this? You're getting something you wanted. Something here, a wish, we'll call it a wish, is being granted. But it's almost like, it's like, there's no nice way to, okay, I'll use a plant. I was going to use an animal. I'll use a plant. You ordered a palm tree from the mail. Okay? This is just an analogy. You ordered a palm tree from a mail order catalog, right? And they ship it to you, and you get it. You've been waiting, and it shows up dead. It's a dead palm tree. I was going to use an animal. I was going to say you order a dog or something, but I don't want to upset anybody. But yes, you're about to get something, but it's DOA. I don't get it. Top row, how they... no, this is not a they. Top row is your emotions. Middle is how people see you. And the bottom of the pyramid is potential final outcome for you. It's red with the center card here. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. And I'll throw some universe cards at the end. Your palm tree showed up DOA. And you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. Well. There's something in this for you. We'll see. Okay, let's go. Your emotions in May. Yeah. Very educational. Well, maybe you did like my little MS thing. See, now you know. It takes years to diagnose, so relax. You know, could be any number of things. Page of Pentacles. What's the center card? Page of Cups. Jesus, what's up with you? And the Ten of Cups. You're not here. What? No, I mean, you're here, right? In the month of May, you're sort of dreaming a lot. You're in childhood. You're in La La Land. You're fantasizing. You're learning. You're like something like a kid again. It's almost like something you've always wanted to do. You're doing something maybe you wanted to do since you were a kid. Emotionally, you've got the idea to do it. You've got the feeling like you want to do it. Okay? So far, so good. But that could explain the plant dead thing, right? Sometimes when we want, I always wanted to do that since I was a kid. I always wanted to go, like I always wanted to visit the Grand Canyon. I've been there. It's all right. I mean, it's just, I kind of with Chevy Chase in Vacation. There it is. Big hole in the ground. Let's go. Aside from the California condors, which I thought were cool, I mean, it's all right. It's nice. It is what it is. It's a bit of that. Sometimes, you set yourself up for disappointment here, but I'm not trying to pee on your parade. Go do it. Whatever it is this is for you. How do other people see you? A Knight of Cups. Yeah, you see. Yeah, what else? What else? The Six of Swords. You seem good. You seem fine. You seem content. You seem like you're going after what you want. You seem like you're good. I like this. I love all of this energy. Okay? I think I'm just here to tell you to prepare for the fact that it might not be all you think it is. Okay? Just like the Grand Canyon. Honestly, it was okay. You know? And I like the outdoors. You know? I wish they had more trees. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. You know, Yosemite I like. You know that. But anyway, right here, potential final outcome. Red with the Page of Cups. Chariot. You're going to go for it. You're going to get a notion in your head this month, a feeling. You're going to wake up one morning and feel 12 years old, 14 years old, I don't know, something along those lines. Okay? Whatever it is, you're going to feel like you did then. It's going to feel like summer vacation. Remember, I mean, the only thing I can point out is to take you to a feeling. The last day of school on your way home. When you get home from school on the last day of school right before summer vacation. That feeling. Something like that is returning. And you're going to get a notion that I can do it now. You know, always wanted to do this. I can do it now. Whatever it is. Sometimes when you're a grown-up, you could just do stuff. I don't know. You're living out some sort of fantasy you've always wanted to do. You feel it, and then you put it into action. People see you putting it into action. Okay? They might think you need to slow down a little bit. They might. It's fine. Let them think it. Because it looks like you're going ahead with some plans. People see you doing that. They see you living the passion. They see you going for what you want. You want to go to that Grand Canyon. All right. Go ahead. I will tell you, meh. It's a bit of that. The California condors are cool though. But I mean, it is what it is. So let's pull on the Star Trek uniform here. Whoa, card flying out of the deck. Hold on. Okay, 10 Pentacles. 10 Wands. And the Magician. What's been hard for you to do before? For some reason in the month of May, the energy sets up. Where maybe emotionally you haven't been in the right place for it. Right? You want to take a trip. You want to do something. Whatever it is. Where it's been difficult before because of situations at home. Maybe you got old people living there or something like that. You got to take care of the parents. I don't know. It's just the way the energy's reflecting. Something made it difficult to do before. Now, no problem. Lead into gold. Off you go to the Grand Canyon. All right. Fine. Nah. A little bit. I like to think your idea is a little bigger than that. But whatever it is, knock yourself out. All right, here we go. Maybe you want to go on a tour of something. Maybe you want to go look at movie locations or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Let's see where we go. Let's take a look at your dream here. Well, you know what? I want to look at the student energy here. Why is the student here? Or was it just pages? Was it just there to give me all? Because that had to be the 10 of Cups. But the 2 pages could go together. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's find out together, shall we? Page of Pentacles. Why is it here? It's crossed by the 2 of Cups. Yeah, they sort of tie together. It's something you wanted to do when you were a kid. It's something you might have studied when you were a kid. Okay? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're going back to school. I have no idea. I'm just reading energy. But something in May facilitates something you always wanted to do. All right? Cool. What's on top? Karma. Judgment. A resurrection of something. It's judgment. It's resurrection. It's something from the dead coming back. Oh, I haven't thought about that since I was a kid in study hall. Right? Boom. Done. There are some things that have worked out well that I've been in this situation for before. I mean, yeah, I can dig it. This is great. Why is the Judgment here? The Eight of Wands. Now you can go forward. It's just saying the same thing. It's back, and now you can do it. Now you have a realization, an epiphany, that now I can do it. Think about it. There's all kinds of things that happen when you're a grown-up. When you're a kid, you're at the mercy of what your parents want to do. Mom, can we go to the Grand Canyon? No, we're going to Vermont this year. Okay. You know, you don't have any choice. You're a fucking kid. But now you're a grown-up. Hey, wait a second. I can go to the Grand Canyon because I fucking want to. Why? Because I fucking can. Right? It's a bit of that. It comes back, and now you can. It's probably something you haven't thought about since you were a kid. All right, or the kid could be representing a long time. Okay? Very cool. I love it. People see you doing it. They see you going for it. You're getting supplies at the store. You got your white horse rented. All right? Definitely rent a car if you're driving somewhere long, cross country or something. Don't take your own car. Are you high? You know, right here. And you rent the white horse. You know, he drive a black one. They see you moving forward. They think you should go slower. Some of them. Okay. You know what? Let's pull on the Ten of Cups. I'm having fun with your little emotions here. I like this. But keep in mind the theme energy, right? Right? Keep in mind where is it? Or the overall energy. The dead palm tree. Which I was going to make a dog that you ordered through the mail. I'm glad I didn't, because the first card out, the clarifiers, has a dog on it. And he looks fine, right? You know, you order a palm tree and it's dead. It shows up dead. I can't plant this. I wanted a fucking queen palm in my goddamn front yard. You sent me a dead queen, you know? It shows up. You've always wanted it. Whatever this is, it's dead on arrival. It's DOA. Meaning it's not what, look, I'm not telling you not to do this. You're going to get this notion at some point. I'm not a time lord, but sometime between now and the 4th of July or some shit, you're going to get this idea. Hey, I can do it. I can totally go to the Grand Canyon. Whatever it is. I'm here to keep you from becoming delusional that it's going to be as great as you thought it was when you were 12. Okay? I want you to keep that in mind. Things are never as great as we think. In my experience in life, things as a grown-up that I've done that I thought would have been really cool when I was 12 weren't exactly all that cool. Okay? Just keep that in mind. That's all. It's no big deal. I don't know why it's giving me dead on arrival, but we're going to find out right now with the Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Okay. Fools rush in. It's the Fool. You could do it. Again, it's the same fucking energy. Go for it. Take the leap of faith. Do it. You can do it. You could totally go. It's here. The opportunity shows up. You're a grown-up now. You don't have to take care of the grandpa anymore. The burden is gone. You're free to go. Do it. Do it. Jump. Go. What's on top? Eight of Swords. There's some nervousness that sets in. You're afraid. Oh, you start thinking. Oh, don't start thinking about feelings. Oh, don't do that. Why are you thinking about, oh no. Oh no. I mean, this could all apply to love. It could be somebody you always wanted to bang since you were a kid. I have no idea. I have no idea. Right? Maybe you had a crush on a teacher and he or she shows up and now you're a grown-up. Right? I don't know. It doesn't seem to stop anybody in this fucking country half the damn time. But anyway, we even had a teacher at our school that was banging a kid, for fuck's sake. As I recall. Right here. Eight Swords. What the hell was it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You start thinking about it. Oh, it's probably a dumb idea. It's probably a bad idea. Oh, you know, stop it. I'm telling you, this is what kills it. Why is the Eight Swords here? Boom. What did I say? You look at you, you're all dressed up to go to the Grand Canyon. You got your halter top on, right? Make sure you get your sunblock on there. But this is what you think is going to happen. Look, you start thinking about these feelings, and that's what you think. You're going to, oh, I'm going to get there. It's all going to be crap. Fucking garbage everywhere. Reminds me a little bit of the pyramids in Egypt. You ever been to the pyramids in Egypt? I had a friend who went to the pyramids in Egypt. He said it's really disappointing. It's really weird. There's like garbage on the ground and shit like that. It's strange. It's not the way they make it out on TV or anything. There's a lot of people that say skip that trip. There's really a lot of people that say it. It's really funny because that's what this reminds me of. This is the picture he painted of the pyramids of fucking Egypt. Went there, 7 wonders of the world, my fucking ass. You know, where's the hefty bag? You know, at the end of the day here, you're the one that's going to poo-poo it. You're the one that's going to kill the fucking palm tree. I want you. So now I get it. Now I understand why it's here. That's why I pulled on the 10 of Cups. I wanted to see why. Now I get it. Oh, this is human nature. Don't you worry. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop it. Stay the kid. Just be the kid. Enjoy it. All right? I hate using the phrase inner child, but I'll use it. Let that child come out. You can do it. It's like, think of it like a child. Imagine yourself as the kid with a wallet and some credit cards now. You know, it's a bit of that. Sometimes that's what I am. I mean, sometimes I'm like that. I'm just a big kid with a wallet. You know, I mean, hey, it's fun to be like that sometimes. You start thinking about it too much, it gets a little, you know, it gets a little crazy. Now, the Chariot. The universe says you're going for it. I think you do take control of yourself here, and you do go for it. I get it. This is just human nature. It's fine. And I hope nobody from Egypt is watching me. I'm gonna get a fucking nasty tweet. Steve, I run a pyramid, you know, and I'll tell you something. It's beautiful. I'm sure your pyramid is beautiful, whichever one you run. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I just know what people told me who've come back from there. They're like, skip it. The Chariot. Let's go. Chariots crossed by the Magician. What's fueling that before I open my... Yeah, the Ace of Swords. I fucking knew it. Again, it's more of a... I don't want to rip off Nike here, but it's a just do it kind of energy. I know it's their slogan, but... what's on top? The Hierophant. Yeah, this is spiritual for you. This is a big deal. This is what poo-poos it. Okay? Stay out of this. Why is the Hierophant here? The 7 of Swords. Oh. Okay. What's the bridging energy? The Emperor. Now, the Emperor drives the Chariot. If you don't take control of the Chariot and of your mind here a little bit, yeah, things can get out of hand. That's one angle on the 7 of Swords. The other angle is the Hierophant is red with the 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords is red with the 10 of Wands. You seem to think that you're free to do this. All the burdens are lifted. Be careful, double check that. There's a deception in the air. Okay? There might be some reason that might hold you back from this a little bit. Make sure, again, you've got people around you that think you're moving too fast. They want you to slow down a little bit. So there is something you're missing. Some kind of a restriction that you're missing. So if it's travel related or something, watch some YouTube videos on the place you're going. You get tips from people that have been there and things along those lines. But there's some other kinds of restrictions here that you should be aware of within your home environment. Maybe somebody doesn't want you to go. Maybe they just called your bluff and then you called their bluff by going forward with it. I don't know. We'll see what else the universe wants. But I see this being a spiritual journey for you. This is something you always wanted to do. All right? All right, let's see where we go. Let's grab the original deck here. And let's pull one card and a crossing card. And you might say, what does this have to do with my soulmate cycle? It's Steve's Love Tarot. You're talking about trips. Okay, well, it might be a trip. It might be a date that someone you get to go out with that you always wanted to. And maybe you'll still marry. I don't know. I have no idea. But this is definitely part of your soulmate journey with the Hierophant here. And the Chariot represents the soulmate cycle for me. This is Cancerian themed soulmate cycle. This card is the soulmate cycle for me. And it's my reading. So that's me. That said, with a Hierophant on top of it, why is the Chariot here? Because this is part of your journey in this soulmate cycle. Just make sure all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. There's a deception in the air. You think you got it. The moment you think you got it, I got this all under control, Steve. The moment you think that is the moment you don't got it. Just like people, basic philosophy 101. People that think they've got it all figured out prove that they don't have anything figured out. Okay? Nobody assumes they get stuff figured out. That's all this is. This is all part of your journey. Okay? And this is what can poo-poo it over here. And this does it for a lot of people. This rains on parade. Oh, it's all going to go bad. It's all going to... This might even just be you saying, oh, am I being stupid? You're not being stupid. Whatever this is, stay the kid. Okay? Stay in that youth energy. All right. One card, the crossing card. What else you want to tell Libra? I think it's a very unique energy that came in. I mean, you know, love-wise, sure, the overview reading reads. But these individual zodiac readings, anything can come in here. This is the dominant energy. This is the highlight of your month. This type of energy. I can dig it. I love it when I'm in this energy. When I realize there's something I can do I always wanted when I was a kid that I could do. For me, when I got a little older in my early 20s, in my mid 20s, it was getting a real guitar. I always played the knockoff model. I always got the Chinese model, or not the Gibson, but the Bibson. And it always feedbacked it. It was always crap. I had one time I had a BC Rich when I was a kid, but it was like the low end. It was called like a Rave 2 or something like that. It was the shit model. So I remember the first time I could get a real one, an actual, real fucking actual guitar. It was a Gibson Les Paul, the real fucking deal. That was a big deal. That kind of feeling, this kind of feeling is really good here, right? And you could shoot it down, oh, maybe I shouldn't, am I being indulgent and all that? That's just human nature. No, you should go for it, right? There's a few things I didn't consider that maybe I should have considered, right? Payments have to be made, but you know what? I made the decision and I did it. I still have the guitar to this day. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck. Stay the kid. Look, it's the other page. There it is. Now it's giving me more pages. There you are. Right? 5 of Pentacles. You might be disappointed, but you won't be disappointed that you did it. Whatever this is, there's some sort of disappointment attached to it. It just keeps coming up that way. Okay? Whatever it is. But it's downright spiritual that you do it. It's cathartic for you that you do it. So you might be disappointed with the thing, but you'll be glad you did it. It's exactly my Grand Canyon experience, right? I was, it's just a hole. Yeah, I wish there were more trees. The California condos are great, but you could look at it from different angles, but it pretty much all looks the same. The energy is the same at every angle. So for me, it was even on an energy level, it was a little, but I was glad I did it. So was I a little disappointed with it? Sure. But was I glad I did it? Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to not do it. Not doing it is worse than doing it. I'm glad I went. That being said, that's the energy that's here. So it's not going to be exactly as that kid thought it was going to be, right? But it's worth doing. It's something very important that you do it. You'll be glad you did it, in spite of the fact that you thought it might be bigger. That kind of a thing. That's it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best. All right? That's your reading. Good luck.